Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. On today's video I want to share with you guys how to make Ofe Akwu, aka Banga stew or Banga soup. So just relax, get your white rice ready, and let's dive straight into the video. The number one ingredient in this recipe is palm nuts. I got this from African store. I was so lucky to find this. This is fresh frozen palm nuts. I usually use the palm nut concentrate, the Ghana fresh palm nuts concentrate, but I luckily found the frozen fresh palm nuts, and that is what I'm going to use in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this package, transfer it into a pot, pour some hot water, cover it, and let it sit for maybe 30 minutes, and I'll go ahead and prep my other ingredients. So if you are using the fresh uncooked palm nuts, the first thing you should do is to boil the palm nuts for like 30 minutes to 1 hour. Then you crush it with your akwu dough and your mortar, that's your pestle and your mortar. Then you get to the stage that I am now. See, Ofe Akwu is not one of those easy soups, okay? It takes a lot of process. You have to boil the palm nuts, crush it, then you sieve it out. But I'm happy that they already cooked and they already crushed this one for me. Next, we need vegetable. Okay, this is the authentic vegetable for Ofe Akwu. This is scent leaf, aka nchua or ahuji. So here in my garden, okay, I'm going to harvest some, and I'm going to go ahead and pick the vegetables, wash them, cut them, and I'll set them aside. I also like the combination of ugu, that is pumpkin leaf, not the pumpkin you know in America, okay? Ugu leaves and scent leaf in Ofe Akwu, but because I don't have access to the fresh ugu leaves, I'll just stick to my fresh and nchua vegetables. Feel free to improvise with any other vegetable that you have available. Here I have some stock fish, okay, and I also have some dried fish. I love adding these two to my Ofe Akwu because it gives it this very authentic and very original taste, okay? It is just optional. Next, we are going to cook our goat meat. Guys, I love goat meat in Ofe Akwu, but feel free to use any protein of your choice. Use beef, use chicken or turkey, or just use any maybe fresh fish that you like. But here I'm going to season this goat meat. I added some chopped onions, seasoning powder, salt, and I mix everything together. I'm also going to throw in some fresh thyme and rosemary leaves. I'll cover it and I'll cook it for some minutes. Next, I have some mackerel fish. Guys, I really prepared for this recipe. Guys, always add mackerel fish to your Ofe Akwu, like you're gonna testify. So here is mackerel fish. I seasoned it with curry powder, thyme, rosemary, seasoning powder, and salt. I poured in some water. I'm going to cook this until tender. Don't cook it for too long. You don't want it to disintegrate inside the pot. Just cook it for like maybe 5 to 7 minutes. Over here I have my habanero pepper, aka ose nsoka. I also have some locust bean, also known as obeyi. Here the goat meat is cooking very nicely, and I'm going to add in the dried fish. I already washed and deboned the fish. I'm going to add it at this point, and I'll also add the stock fish so they can all cook together. And for the stock fish, because it takes a long time to cook, I already cooked it in a pressure cooker before transferring it into this pot. Next is the mackerel fish. Is already cooked. I'm going to transfer them out and transfer into the air fryer. I don't want to fry it in oil, that's why I use my air fryer, but feel free to do it however you want to do it. Now back to our akwu. At this point it has been sitting for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I'm going to use my bare hand, my clean bare hands, okay, and I'm going to try and squeeze out the cream or the juice or whatever. And this is the chaff. We don't need the chaff. I'll also extract the kernel and I'll set them aside. Then I'll pass this through a sieve to remove any leftover chaff, and that is what we are going to use in the soup. That is the base for the soup. Okay. Now this is what we have after sieving the palm nuts, and this will be the base for the soup. So I transferred it to my stovetop, and I'm going to introduce the proteins into it because we're almost coming towards the end of this cooking video. Okay, so I added all the proteins, the goat meat, the stockfish, and the dried fish. Next I'm going to add the seasonings. So first I'm going to add the blended pepper and the locust bean. Okay, I'm going to add the mixture, and it's going to change the color because locust bean is black in color, so it's going to change the color a little bit, which is very authentic. Then this is a Banga spice I got from Nigeria, and I'm also going to add ehuru, also called calabash nutmeg. Don't even omit this in your Ofe Akwu. Okay, then I also added some seasoning powder, some salt, and I stirred everything together. At this point the whole house was smelling so good, like so good. Now I'm going to introduce the mackerel fishes. Because I use my air fryer, they have less tendency to disintegrate inside the pot. Lastly, I'll add crayfish powder. Okay, ground crayfish, I added to my taste, and then I'll mix it slightly because I don't want to stir too much at this point. Then I'll add the vegetable is always the last thing to add, guys. So I'll add the vegetable and I'll let it steam for like 2 minutes. Then I'll show you guys the end results. If you're still watching till this point and you've not even given this video a thumbs up, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, please share the video, and please watch my other videos. Here I'm going to dish out some for us to try, and of course I have my white rice by the side. And if you want to take this to 100 over 100, just fry some plantain by the side. Oh my god, guys, this was so good. I hope you try out this recipe, and let me know in the comment section if there's something else you add to your Ofe Akwu to make it bangasious. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.